What's going on, guys? 115 Spider here today with sorry, no Spider here today. Welcome back to Spider Plays. I've been talking to my friends a bit lately about things to do on Fallout 4, and I'm glad to say I found some things to do on Fallout 4, which I haven't done on here before. I'm going to do some builds in the style of how I would use them. So, what we normally do is we start off with, actually going to just grab that real quick. But what I'm going to do is just going to go through the mods that I have on at the moment. Is that installed? Yes, good. Now, there is no not really many creation. There's no creation clubs that are actually like no creation club mods that are actually relevant to this build, the superhero build. But I'm currently just having a look anyway, because why not? Anyway, we go back now. I'm gonna have to show you the start bit is me showing you mods which I use for this build, and some core mods that I use for every build, but this one. So today's I will be going over the core mods. And tomorrow, or whenever I next do a build, I will go over, like, this is going to be the core mods and the mods suitable for the superhero mod. Now, all builds require a actually need to take that off a second. All builds require a new game. So, just so you know, that's what happens every time. So, first off, that's not really needed, but I've got that on anyway. First off is, actually just going to equip that real quick, because I'm going to play for a while with this thing. So I'm actually going to equip the Grand Tour Skip again. But first of all, that's not relevant to this. The first relevant mod to this is Fresh Start. It's by Delirious Sanity. Nitty 0101. It literally just gives you, it's not, I don't really use it for this kind of stuff, like I use this for every build. I don't use it for the stuff in the thing, I use it for the stuff in, like, because there's XP people, so I use it for them. I don't actually use it for the other one. Next, for the superhero one, actually I'll go over the core ones first. So the core ones is fresh start, Wolverine healing, which is really fucking useful. It basically makes your character immortal. There's 4 rings that you can wear all at once, and you can choose when you use that, so it's pretty useful. What else? Starting special 70 by Lemonize, that one, Lemonize or Iamonize, and free maker complete edition or base game if you have the base game only. So yeah. Now for this superhero one, for the superhero build, I kind of wanted a little layer for my superhero. So what we're going to use is we're going to use the Sanctuary Hot Springs mod by Sympathy, and that's going to be our player home for our superhero. We're also going to want a cloak of levitation as soon as I remember how to work this out. I'm going to put cloak in because... So yeah, we're going to want cloak of levitation. This one here is fine. Inspired by Doctor Strange by JSHR APNELC. I'm going to download that one. That is for the superhero. And then I'm going to check what this is. Now we are going to want this mod by Noah Black. It's the weapons pack, melee and throwing. Now there is a problem. When you download this mod you require a different mod, and you also require the Far Harbor DLC. Now the mod required is Player Bunker and Combat Simulator. So I'm going to quickly get that one. Now if you don't want... Right, here we go. Download the patch. Yeah, I know I need the other one as well. What's this one? Experimental gadgets. Right, I'm going to download this one, but I'm not going to enable it. It looks pretty cool. I'm just going to download these because they do look pretty cool. But yeah. So I need to enable those ones that I just did. So that's player bunker and combat simulator. Need the patch and the melee version of that. Where are you? That one and that one. I'm going to reorder the patch so it's there. I'm going to disable that and disable that. Now there is obviously problems. Some of these require DLC, some don't. You can because I'm on PS4, you can get better mods on Xbox and PC anyway. Can help. So yeah. Oh, that's all you really need at the moment. If you really wanted to, you could get the Captain Cosmos power armor from the Creation Club for this, but it's not necessary. So what you're gonna have to do at the start of every build is start a new game. That's how it happens. Now, my superhero is going to be male. Just because. There's like no other reason than I just want it to be male. So, I'm going to start a new game. I'm going to load up the game. Going to get into it. I'm going to talk you through the build step by step while I'm doing the build. Like, the mods that I mentioned most are necessary, most are not necessary. Most are necessary, some aren't necessary. You can get away with not using them, like the combat bunker one. You can just use legendary weapon. Legendary weapon modding to help you out on that. Now, I don't know how long this is going to take to load. It's because of the mods I got on. There we go. Right, we'll skip the intro. Everyone's seen that about 1,000 times now. This build is going to require a lot of attention to detail.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the
After pre-war.
You think?
Not
Absolutely.
like after the war. So when you come out of Vault 111, that's when it's going to kick off. For the builds, apart from my Soul Survivor build, which will be coming soon. Give me a second. So apart from the Soul Survivor build, there is no build that requires Vault 111 cannon. So this literally can just be used for the pre. Let me use Urma Ranger because first you'll hear we're going to go for that one. Literally, you can create your character however you want for these builds. Doesn't have to be male, to be honest. But now we just sit through this for half an hour. Fuck's sake.
Thanks.
Go away, Codsworth. I'm going to sit here and wait for the Vault Tech rep. Now the lighting overhaul, as you can see, is beautiful. It is beautiful. I'm just going to I just forgot to share the stream like a dick.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Now for a brief look at the local weather. This weekend, unseasonably cold temperatures with a high of 56. But then we're looking at a cold front coming down from Canada, making it crisp and dry for next week's Halloween festivities. Looking at our next week's forecast, we have a high of 52 for both. Also, there are troops stationed overseas are experiencing some unusual weather as well. On the island of Mamandao, the nights are cold, unseasonably so for Southeast Asia.
Can you get that? It's
I will get
probably
that in a
that
second.
salesman. He comes for you every day.
Will be easier for our mechanized Hellcats to drive any scrimpy commie bees heading to the Bowl Sea. And now we'll look at sports. Something that is unquestionable
I will be doing Skyrim builds as well. Just putting that out there. Okay.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Good morning.
Is it?
Because this isn't canon,
You caught up with me?
just gonna skip. This isn't canon to the
It is.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid.
Right, so the name's gonna be a bit weird. Now, I'm going to call him Mutant Man because it's after Vault 111 that we.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Yeah, cheers.
Thanks again.
Open that because I want to.
Fine. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
But this build is going to be.
Good answer.
I
It's
have
gonna take.
my moments.
It's literally, this is just pointless. I wish there was an option to skip this.
Sir, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection.
I will be using a skip. The start for Skyrim. So that's
See what's
something.
important man in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
So this isn't actually relevant to the build at all.
Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Yeah.
Sir,
Uh-huh.
you should come and see me.
Skipping all this because it's not relevant. Come on.
Hey, hon.
Oh, shut
I'm
up.
with Codsworth.
Followed by flashes, lightning flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
What did
contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault.
I'm going to look for a
Now!
skip start mod after I've done the stream.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
So I am going to make a separate video on the core mods. Just explain exactly what they do. Stuff like that.
I am
Not on the list.
Vault-Tec.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
You two, follow me. Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside
We're
the
doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving. Step on the platform in the center.
Almost there.
I have
We're gonna
done-
be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
Screenshotting that because it's nice. And again.
Hold on.
And again. There we go. I like screenshots, it's pretty cool. Midas.
We did it.
So during this build, I'm gonna
We're okay.
go through some backstory. Not yet,
Everyone,
because
please step off the elevator.
it's better to do that when I'm out of the vault.
In an orderly fashion.
No need to
So
worry, folks.
there's gonna be backstory,
Everyone's situated in your new home. Vault 111.
the perks,
Underground.
outfit,
This one's good. Step over to the table. Take a
You'll
seat.
need
Weapons.
your suit before we can take you further.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow
preferences,
He'll show you where to go.
All right.
It's gone.
attitude,
Good fit, don't you think?
and specs as well.
Prepared for the future.
Like the specifications for power arm mods, like weapon mods and stuff like that.
Hey there.
This way, please. Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Also companions, stuff like that. Now
The pod will
there is one
decontaminate
companion
and pressurize you
we will be going
before
straight
we
away
deeper in the vault.
to Nuka World because Gage is a
Time for a home.
necessary companion. Well, not necessary. It's not necessary companion, but he is a good companion for this build. However, if you don't have Gage, you've really got two options with this build. Three options with this build. Wait. 3 or 4 options with the build, depending on DLCs that you own. So, the first option is to go it alone. The second option is to create an automaton. Obviously you need the DLC. Third option is to use Codsworth. And the fourth option is to use a companion, preferably male. Doesn't have to be though. With the ability to change their clothes. So obviously Valentine and Dogmeat. Dogmeat's not really out of question because you can use him anyway, but Valentine's out of the question. Curie in robot form's okay, but you know. But yeah, I'd either go Codsworth or I'd either go Codsworth, Gage, Solo, Automaton, or a male settler, which you can equip a Grognak costume and Grognak axe with, because Grognak was kind of a superhero. Also, in regards to the companion, there is many different ways you can make a companion like a superhero. You can use Lorenzo's artifact gun, something like that, can make them just like Black Widow. Just like the gun superhero. I don't even know why I'm doing that, it's not part of this. Just used to it now. What? Okay, so one of the mods I've got on has made this weird as fuck. That's not supposed to happen. Give me a minute. Let's check something.
Roaches? What the hell?
It's not supposed to have this on. I think my game's just glitched a bit. But whatever. It was a bit weird. I'm very confused at what's happened with this. I'm not picking up stim packs or the 10mm pistol because they're not relevant to this playthrough. The cryolator could be, but I don't really use that because it's not a very good gun. The ammo's rare, stuff like that. I will take the ammo, 10mm, just because it's ammo and ammo is ammo.
Nice.
Make sure he knows it's there. I missed something. What have we been? Pretty well money. Okay, so just gonna now I do have a mod on which makes it so there's an extra perk in Vans that kind of reinstates the Explorer perk from Fallout New Vegas. Reach a certain level, unlocks all fucking... Actually, I'm gonna go back and get that 10mm pistol. I just want to check something on it. Just making sure it's not like weird. Okay, no, it's not. That's cool. Just wondering what's happened to the security button and why it's got a fucking sledgehammer on it. I guess I'll find out at another time. Like, maybe when I get to the bunker. So yeah, that's like kind of what I'm going for. Straight away the Vault 111, like when I get to Sanctuary, straight away the Vault 111 jumpsuit is going to be scrapped. So yeah, the Freemaker is pretty good mod for this. Yeah. You get notifications from Dragon City and it's kind of annoying. Come on. This intro is like so annoying.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
"30 seconds later." It's the fact that it's taken me all this time to fucking see what we're on. It's taken all that time to just not even anything to do with the build. It's just taken that amount of time to get to the area where I can actually do the build. Open, please. I think I found another way of doing this. A better way. I can load my mod menu, like the menu of the mods, the list, whatever you want to call it, after. So I can literally just... I can start here in future streams.
Enjoy your return to
It's kind of annoying.
and
can't skip the start. Give you the option to skip the cutscene out of the start. It's a bit better, but and we are in the Commonwealth. By the way, I have an overgrowth overhaul mod on, which is why all the trees are here. Right, so first off, I want to show this to you, because this is how I will be getting my level. Don't need them, but this is how I'll be getting my level 80 straight away. There's these XP aliens with the fresh start mod. Gets you straight to level 80. You don't really need to be at level 80, but it works. What I like to do is so that's got us up to level 80. That's going to be like loaded XP for a while. Now we want to go to this hut here, which has the Wolverine healing rings in it. So if you equip all of them, it's also got these two weapons here, which I won't be using for this playthrough, so don't really need to pick them up. It's got these. I can't see because the fucking. There we go. Take the wedding ring off. Vault 111 jumpsuit, just so I'm decent. Then we want to go to level ups. Straight away, as I mentioned, need to get the first one and the second of Vans. Need to get Iron Fist full, Big Leagues full, Armourer full, and Blacksmith full. Then let's go back up. Then you need local leader full. That's just like full gameplay kind of thing. Say with lockpick, not really pickpocket. You don't really need pickpocket. So you really scrapper could be useful though. But you need science full, and where is it? The hacker one. The hacker one on full. Gun nut isn't needed for this. Neither is sneak, really. Let's see. So the life giver perk should be full. Bloody mess could be full if you really wanted it to be. Rad resistant and the ghoulish perk as well. Very useful for this build. Just this build. And adamantium skeleton, of course. 25 to do, which you can really assort any way you want. Personally, I'm going to put it in. Hang on. Personally, where is he? Personally, I'm going to put a foreign and mysterious stranger. Gun nut just because of mods. And lone wanderer. I'm also going to stick one in awareness because of the whole showing you what stuff does. Demolition expert for grenades, very useful. I guess strong back could be good. I think I'm gonna go strong back. We've got 3 left. I'm gonna go 4. 1 on Intimidation, 1 on Wasteland Whisperer, and 1 on Animal Friend. So that now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Wedding Ring, Vault 111, Jumpsuit. Keep the Transdogger if you've got it. Dogrifier if you've got it. Drop the security baton and the pistol. Pick that up again. Does it? Yeah, it does. I don't understand why it's done that, but now I want to go to the map, see if that bunker actually came up. What's that cave? Sanctuary Caverns. That's player bunker is right in front of me apparently. So I want to head to that. Apparently it's here. I don't see it. Hope this mod has actually loaded properly. I'm going to go to Sanctuary instead then. See if it's in Sanctuary itself. I don't see it. I'm going to fast travel to the player bunker. See what it does. Please don't say it's glitched, because that means I have to restart, and that's going to be annoying. There we go. Right, so if I go out there, it'll show me exactly where it is. So this is the bunker, and this is a combat simulator, and these are the weapons. That's very useful. That opens to the hideout, which I'm using. Also got an armor station here, weapons station, sorry. Now, I'm going to take the red plasma blade, normal plasma blade, hellfire mace, that one. I'm not going to take the throwing knives, however, though. So if I just equip the red plasma blade, so it's kind of like a lightsaber in a way. So we're going to go into the caverns now. Okay, so this isn't actually what I thought it was. That's actually pretty cool, to be honest. Flame Dancer's Spear. I don't actually know where I am at the moment. See what that's like in first person. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yes, so I probably won't use that. I'm guessing the blue one makes it so when you run. Yeah, chasing blue. Frozen Wrath of Grognak. So this area I'm actually going to make into a little cabin as well, because it looks like I can do that. Green one, right? The Stormclaw. Guessing that's the and the Thunderhammer, which is kind of like a Thor kind of thing, which is kind of weird. I use a blue plasma for now. It looks so weird. Right, so I've got all my stuff here. Right, okay. So that's pretty cool. The player bunker is going to be useful as for. Just going to sit in this combat simulator, see what happens, see what it is. I haven't actually used this mod before, so I like it. I like it. That's going to be a nice place to hang out, I think. But yeah, this is kind of like, this is a new mod for me, so, you know. I thought, because literally I thought, which one should I do first? And straight away it was superhero. So I know there's that levitation cloak and I'll end up forgetting about the superhero. So we've got a sniper one to come out soon as well. It's kind of going to be like a it's going to be a military sniper. We've got an institute it's kind of cool, I like it. We've got an institute sympathizer one. We've got a Corsa build to do. We've actually got a police officer build to do as well. Right, so this is where we're going to get our armour and clothing. So, actually need to find that. There we go. The cloak of levitation. That's going to be useful. Now I need something that goes well with that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go into armour and clothing. Use the Assaultron helmet. And to go and find it. Marine wetsuit. Alright. Now that is a pretty nice helmet for a superhero if you've got a skin, like a colour swap mod on. It's okay. You've got a marine wetsuit. And that's it for clothing. I think, settlement supplies, I'm just going to do a couple of each. Just so I can mod some stuff and build some stuff. I don't actually need to go and talk to Codsworth yet. I need to go to New Quote first, so. That should do. I think that's all I need from here. Transfer, triangle, done. Apple, the Soltron helmet, cloak of levitation, and the marine wetsuit. Now, if you wanted, you don't have to use the Assaultron helmet. Because what I'd do instead of the Assaultron helmet is I'd go onto this and get just the normal assault gas mask. It looks okay. Obviously it's not as unique as the, like, looks okay, but it doesn't really look superhero-y, if you know what I mean. It looks better with the outfit apart from the colour. So what I would suggest, if you don't want to do that, either use the Assaultron helmet or get yourself the marine helmet, the little, you know what I mean, the little hat thing, the mask. But I kind of do like the I've gone past it. So that one, I'll show you why. I kind of do like the Assaultron helmet at the moment though. So let's go for the Marine Tactical. That kind of looks cool without the cloak though, if you know what I mean. But yeah, the Assaultron helmet works fine too. Looks even better when you do that. Go into combat. It closes. Which is good. I like that. Now our next port of call is going to Sanctuary Hot Springs. Now we've got our cloak of levitation. And we've got our adamantium skeleton, which means that, oh, this is gonna be cool already. We've got our adamantium skeleton, which means that we don't need to what we do need to do is we need to find the bunker and then find the key, because it's going to be easier that way. Right, so this is part of the journey. It should be just down here. That's funny. That just is funny. There's a mini nuke attached to Gideon Buttercup. But yeah, I'm just gonna, I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. So, as you can see, I'm in Sanctuary Hot Springs. Now, on the mod page, that it says, because I've used this mod before, I know where the key is. So, if you come back up this path, what you actually need to do is Need to go all the way to Vault 111. I'm gonna fly there because I can. Now, I was gonna make this a superhero / supervillain mod, but I thought it was a bit pointless because it's basically the same thing, just with a different outfit and perks. So I could do that if you want me to, but yeah, we need to find a little hut around here somewhere. I haven't been crippled because how have I been crippled? I need to go and get a stem pack soon. I had the adamantium thing on, right, which means that limb damage is completely eliminated. Okay. I doubt it. Right, so somewhere around here. Should be a little hut or a tent. Apparently my leg's crippled again. I think I might have... Right, so that's the lake, so I've gone too far. This overgrowth mod really does not work for this. Just putting it out there. What's that? I don't know what this is, I just found it, so I'm doing it. I've got one bobby pin which never breaks, which I don't really need any more bobby pins now. Thank you. Yes. Aliens just crashed. Right, so that's one. Need to find this other place. Here we are. So it should be somewhere. Why are you here? Where am I? Hi. I don't know why these people are here. I think I went a bit too far. I'm not near. Oh wow! I'm not even near the vault. Okay, I'll let Bethesda off for that. So I need to go to the vault, which is here. Should be a hole in the fence. I'm sorry about this. This is normally done by now. Keep going this way. There should be a hut somewhere, and that should have my key in it. Should have my key in it. This is the edge of the map. I don't think the keys spawn, so we're going to have to do our little bunker thing underground in the actual bunker. Oh, that's annoying. Unless I just walk past it again like a dipshit. There should be a little camp with a dead guy. I'm just going to read the mod description actually, because I'm a bit confused now, because the actual place is rendered in but the key hasn't, so a bit weird. Sanctuary Hot Springs. Oh. Okay. Ah, right, okay. So I found it. Just follow the tree thing. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Here we are. So the key is on this guy. Well, with 45 rounds. Level, obviously. Level loot. I'll take the other key. I'm taking any stems I can just in case I do get fucking crippled again. And now I can go back to the hot springs and there we go. Hi B-Motion, how are you? Come on. Here we are. Now this is gonna, the frame rate in here is gonna drop like fuck, so the workshop for the outside bit is there. Kind of extends the sanctuary thing a bit more, which is cool. Open with sanctuary springs key. Now this is going to drop frames. When I open some certain things, it's going to drop frames. Just be warned. You have been warned. So yeah. Stuff's about to go down. Wait, is it already dropping frames now? So there's like all these models here. The Sentry Bot's probably the best one. So this just looks like a nice place, right? Like a really nice place actually. Looks like a nice place to have secrets. So yeah, that happened. So that's what drops the frames, that being opened. So try not to open that as much. We've got a door here that leads to a room with nothing really useful in it apart from a melon and a ripper. It's kind of weird. Some turpentine. Then we go in here. This is, yeah, this is a nice place. Of course, this also has the button for the thing as well. Just went on the wrong thing, I'm sorry. You're hacking Fallout 4. No, I'm not hacking Fallout 4. This is mods. So yeah, that's kind of fun. In here we've got like loads of storage stuff and crafting stations. For example, there's a T51 helmet and a T51 right arm. We've got a mod for a sensor array, a Soltron circuit board, a fusion core which I'm going to take, a makeshift battery. Then we have a chemical bench. Take that glowing blood pack because it's nice. Looks nice. It says here no left turn. Okay. There is a left turn. Goes here. To the bathroom. Now these were supposed to work, but because of PS4 limitations, they don't. Got a bottle cap in it. Cool. So yeah, that's basically the lair. No, it's not. We have this area, which is going to be used a lot. It's a storage area. It's already got a lot in anyway, because they just give you the stuff with a mod. It's a randomized loot crate that's just been moved. So that's a thing. Unfilled kit ball, that's nice. Now of course this should close, but this here, I'm just going to enter workshop mode real quick, is the fuse box that produces 100 power. That is pretty decent, apart from you can't delete it. This is what is used in the home player home in the base game. You can delete that rug and this bench. But if you want to like do some stuff yourself, like this kind of thing. Build your own little storage area. But yeah, this is going to be the layer for Mutant Man. Now, to the backstory. So, Mutant Man is not from a vault, actually. He's a resident of Sanctuary Hills who didn't make it. His grandfather was a resident of Sanctuary Hills who didn't make it to the vault in time. So his grandfather, I need to go actually over here. His grandfather built his own shelter, some little bomb shelter here, the root cellar of his house. I think there's enemies in here, so no, wrong house. Anyway, he built it in his house with his wife, who died with his son's childbirth, and then when the bombs, like the radiation died down from this area, his father, like the character's father, went to Diamond City, met a woman, and then went and settled down on Spectacle Island. Now Spectacle Island kind of got attacked and this caused our character, as a young man, like a young boy, like 6 years old, to leave. He went back to his grandfather's root cellar, and there he started training himself, unaware that he had travelled through so much radiation. This led to him being mutated so that he was immortal. This is where his character starts to flourish. He gets approached by a robot called Codsworth, who used to live in the same neighbourhood as his grandfather. Codsworth informs him that his owner's family had been in a vault and had gone missing.
Here for work? We could use some help picking melons.
God.
And so, sorry, no. Yeah, so he goes looking for these people, and then this Nate and Nora, and he kills them. Which is kind of a big deal, because this leads to his next problem. He starts killing innocent people. which leads to him becoming a maniac. He is a superhero, but for some reason he just can't stop killing. He then meets a man who is exactly like him. Apart from one difference, he is growing old. This man warns the hero that his actions will be the death of him. Our hero knows it. It's kind of too late to change his ways now, unless something miraculous happens. And so
What the fuck was that? Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole.
he tries to right his wrongs by becoming a superhero kind of person in Diamond City. With the help of Nick Valentine, a synth, he stumbles across a family in need of help. Stumbles across places that he hadn't been to before. These are known as settlements in the Commonwealth, and he is going around them, looking for people who need help. Finds these people with no issue whatsoever. And he starts cleaning the Commonwealth in favour of the humans. Till one day, his radiation takes over, and he becomes not immortal, but very, very strong. He then decides that it is in his best interest if he helps the Commonwealth rather than destroying it. This is why he is here now. His current mission: to take back the settlements of the Commonwealth and help anyone in need. So, that's his backstory, kind of badly covered. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why this isn't working, to be honest. Whoa. Sunshine Tidings Co-op. That's where I am at the moment. Don't know what's going on. I can't find any goals. Fred O'Connell.
Sorry, don't have anything to sell. I'm on my way to Vault 81, restock. Maybe you can find what you need there. What's wrong?
How about no? That was fun. Don't let me do this workshop. Right, so specifics and preferences. Mostly racial preferences for this one. Now he doesn't have a problem with synths, which means that he does have a problem with the Brotherhood. He doesn't have a problem with synths at all. He hates raiders. Super mutants are definitely goals. There we go. And he knows that he could do better than roam around the Commonwealth with people such as, sorry, I'm just kind of in places. He knows he could do better than roam around the Commonwealth with people such as Nick Valentine. But because of his past with Nick Valentine, he doesn't travel with him anyway. However, he does help Nick when he is in a spot of trouble with some mobsters and stuff, but we'll get into that later down in the playthrough. So that's about it for the build, really. Actually, no, it's not. Preferences for DLCs. Far Harbor, he lets the Institute win. Well, not really the Institute, the Synths win Far Harbor. Automatron is Automatron, you know, kills the Mechanist. And in Nuka World, he kills the operators. Doesn't kill all of them though. Like, he doesn't kill all of the people in Nuka World. He goes for the opportunity to become a raider, but he does kill the operators and sees the operators as bad people, and so he sides with the pack and the disciples. Sorry, no, I fucked that up a bit. He sides with the pack and the operators, kills the disciples, sees them as bloody murderers. Doesn't want him. He doesn't want himself to become what he always was, a murderer. Anyway, that's about it for this. Oh, main story, he goes with the Minutemen, because they seem like the cause with the best. They seem like the cause with the best approach to the Institute. Doesn't like the Institute, but he Actually, he hates the Institute, but he doesn't mind since. Anyway, that's the build done. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will see you guys in my next stream. It's been Spider. Goodbye.